So we bought our property about 4 or 5 years ago. It was a 1970s bungalow and it had seen better days. We decided that we wanted to upgrade the house because it wasn't big enough for us. We needed more space, so we were going to build up into the attic anyway. It needed a lot of attention, it needed a lot of renovation, and tackling the heating part of it was a major consideration for us. The house was very, very cold. It had a very old-fashioned gas boiler that was blown air, so it would blow hot air around the house, which heated the house up very quickly, but it was noisy, it was inefficient, and the heat didn't stay for long. So we wanted something that was going to be modern and, be easy to live in. As a family, we are very much aware of kind of environmental issues, so that was always going to be a key consideration for us. How could we do something that was going to be cleaner and better for the environment moving forward? But it was such a complex thing to look at, going onto Google and starting to try and work it all out for yourself. You get difference of opinion all the time, and so it's really hard to try and navigate that. So you turn to the professionals, and we got various companies in to come and talk to us and quote to us. But inevitably they're all trying to sell you something, and so you don't really fully grasp the whole picture. They might deal with a particular make, or they might deal with a particular system, and that's the best. Well, once you've had 5 people telling you their systems are the best, it's really confusing. But I saw an ad locally for a community energy organisation, South Dartmoor Community Energy, and they were holding a talk. So I thought, well, I'll just go along and see. That was the first part of really thinking, well, actually, we don't need to do this on our own. We started talking, and they came and they did a visit to the house and really helped to let us understand what all the issues were and what things we needed to be thinking about. It all started to make sense then.
Basically, it's using our industry knowledge that we have, because we are free and impartial service. We can give residents a spread of information, but help to guide them in a way which can improve the energy efficiency of the property. We're able to come in and look with fresh eyes and give the residents independent advice to what will be the best way to retrofit the property. We can also signpost customers to trusted local partners. We put Peter in touch with retrofit specialist Dartmoor Energy.
Spoke with the clients, and then we're able to use their full architect plans to complete full room heat loss calculations. That then allowed us to confirm exactly what size heat pump they needed. So solar roof tiles were sort of the best option for this property due to the nature of the way the roof was laid out, and it was sort of a more bespoke system for this specific property. That system was actually the best system for this property because they had a large dormer extension. So a large section of the roof you couldn't put solar panels on it, and it also made difficult shapes around that dormer to put a standard rectangular panel on. So the installer that they worked with that did the solar roof tiles was able to maximise the available space using the solar roof tiles to get the most generation possible with the roof space that was available.
This is a really good example of a heat pump system linking in with underfloor heating, good levels of insulation, solar PV on the roof as well. So it has been a total whole house retrofit. The customers are enjoying lower running costs, and the carbon emissions for the property have been greatly reduced as well.
So we work from home and the system's really working well. It's always warm in the house, whether it's cold outside or warm outside, the house just stays at that constant temperature, so that's always reliable. We're generating enough solar to power the system. It's really nice to know that we're not buying any fossil fuels. In the winter, we do have to rely on storing some energy in the battery, which we get at a cheap rate, and then we are able to use that to power the system through the day. It was a great day when we got the gas turned off, and it feels now that it's just, people say it's clean energy. It feels clean. We don't have to have fires, we don't have to have gas boilers putting chemicals in the air. It's a clean system, and it's clean energy as well. And I think once you've done it and it's worked, people are always come along and say, oh, I didn't think those things work. They see that it's working, they can hear that it's not noisy, the house just always feels a pleasant temperature. And we have had friends that have now gone and got a heat pump as a result of us having one. get the right advice from the right people, and by that I mean community energy organisations like South Dartmoor Community Energy, from the people that aren't trying to sell you something, and then go out and find what you need to deliver that system. For us, it's a no-brainer. I can't think why anybody would not want to do this.